California Governor Gavin Newsom earning high praise from controversial LA DA George Gascon over his new gun control laws. The fellow progressive thanking the governor for his tough limits on firearms, claiming, quote, these sensible measures will stop the deadly epidemic of gun violence. It comes as Gascon faces growing outrage over his soft on crime policies, releasing criminals who've gone on to commit even more violent crimes, like this convicted murderer, released just 6 years into a 50-year sentence and now already back behind bars on gun and drug charges. Rubin Report host and former L.A. resident Dave Rubin is here to react. Dave, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Pete.
Great
you
to
can
see
call
you.
me Proud New Floridian.
Proud
actually.
New
They
Floridian.
can put that under my name.
I said, how is Florida?
Good.
You said...
I'm never leaving.
Never
I'm
leaving.
being buried in the Everglades. This is it for me.
You don't miss it one bit.
I do not, and it's exactly because of those two guys. I mean, the policies of Newsom, Gascon, Garcetti in L.A., everything they've done up in San Francisco. It's like if you want to be around homelessness, if you want crime everywhere, if you want a defunded police, if you want to catch and release criminals, the list goes on, then you should go to California. And don't forget all the high taxes that you get to pay and the services that simply don't work. Or you can move here to Florida, where there is a sense that freedom exists, that individual rights exist, that law and order exists, and all of those things. So the choice is pretty obvious,
actually. And it feels like it ends up permeating everything, right?
Oh,
So there's an uncertainty and uneasiness in an environment of a place like Los Angeles, where when you go to somewhere like Florida, where you at least understand that there is law and order and an understanding of consequences, it trickles throughout everything.
Oh, it trickles through everything because people think this is just policy. Like, oh, if I just stay out of a high crime neighborhood or if I stay away from the homeless shelter or something like that, that I'll be okay. But actually, it's the spirit of the people. I mean, one of the things that's going on here in Florida that's so awesome that I'm seeing here at Turning Point and all over the state is that people are excited to be here. You know, you meet people. Hey, welcome to Florida. We're so happy to have you. They are proud of the American flag. They're proud that this state and especially our governor has stood up against Fauci and lockdowns and all of those things, where California, you know, it's sort of becoming almost like a zombie movie where you feel like everybody's just kind of going along. The light in their eyes is kind of not there because they are accepting that the government at any time can say to them, hey, we're locking you down. Hey, we're releasing criminals on the streets. Your life has very little to do with the consequences that you put into the world. It's just that the machine is going to decide what to do at any point. And it's just so obvious. I mean, I would welcome anyone watching this. Spend a weekend in Florida, spend a weekend in Cali, and figure out which one is better.
Yeah. The weather is what kept people there for the longest time.
Look, it's humid here, and I'm a little dewy, but it's all right, man. It's all right.
Hey, I'll take it for sure.
Yeah.
Now, you're about to hit the stage.
Yes.
At about 8:30. So, by the way, Fox Nation, foxnation.com, you can watch all of the speeches here at the Student Action Summit, Dave Rubin being one of them. What are you going to share with this young audience?
Well, it's going to be a little bit about that because I think my life is a perfect example of what's going on in the country right now as we realize that red states and blue states are very different, that you can live in a place that's more in line with your values. I moved to Florida on December 17th, 2021. It is etched in my mind forever, and I in many ways feel like I'm living in a new country, and I'm here to fight to keep it free, and that's really going to be the message. And then with that is just sort of the message of what I would say is sort of a new conservatism, which is really, we believe in reality. We believe in sanity. We believe in the things that we all used to believe, you know, say 5 years ago, like 2 + 2 is 4, and boys and girls are different, and being not racist is good enough. Stuff that we all accepted that now is up in the air again. I think that's a very wide tent conservative movement right now, and you don't even have to call it conservative. It's just a move. There's one party that's roughly sane, and there's one party that's completely bananas, and that actually is a perfect metaphor for Cali and Florida as well.
It's true. The sanity party, the sanity movement, it is really a back to basics moment.
You could call it the sanity party. It kind of works here in Florida. You got it.
It does kind of work.
If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of nonstop yelling, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.